So week 1 did not go to plan. Coincidentally enough, though, kind of expected. They have a really good front four. They had a really good coverage game, and we knew it was going to be a problem, and it really was. We had really not a whole lot of time to throw. The guys were never open, and just so much pressure. Threw 3 interceptions, and obviously their offense was good enough. They had 150-plus rushing yards, and their pass game was decent, but they didn't really have any turnovers, and really, we scored 14 points on offense considering we had a kick return touchdown, and would we have won the game if they had a little bit lesser of a defense? I don't know. But it definitely would have become a lot easier. So hopefully going against the Mounties, it's not as good of a front four because it is kind of hard to pass, Allen, Parsons, and Rousseau. That is a sick D-line. They have Snead. They have some other, pretty good players. But we're going to move on to week 2 where maybe we have a breakout because we did have Gleason with a sack and a half. Oh, it could be him. Could be Quincy too. Who knows? But I'm praying it's Gleason. DT, Ronnie Shelton's decent. But as far as the opposite edge goes, we have not really had much go. Malone, not really the guy. C Players of the Week, we did not get one. We thankfully, even though we could have easily, did not give up a Player of the Week either. But still, just glad to not see it. Just not going to see it. Even if there could have been one, it didn't actually happen. Breakout D-line, though. If this is Gleason, we have to do everything we can. We could throw the game if we have to, just to get that breakout. Of course, once again, could be Quincy, could be anyone. But looking at the receivers, not the greatest game. I know Dobbs, statistically, he finished all right. But overall, we were very inconsistent when it came to getting open. And it became really hard for the quarterback to ever trust any of the reads. There really wasn't even much time to trust reads. But when there still wasn't anyone open. O-line, it wasn't terrible. Considering the D-line we went against. It wasn't terrible. The receivers getting open was definitely a bigger problem than the pass rush, in my opinion. Last season, I can't say the same against that Elks team, but this season, definitely. Then we have Kuntz, who, he had a couple of okay plays, but nothing crazy. It was kind of a low game for him. Defensively, Cam Jones, he missed a couple of coverage plays, but his tackling was amazing again, and run defense was okay. Safety play, Johnson had his moments. Wilson was kind of iffy at times. Corners, Riley Moss saved multiple big play touchdowns. Taylor used pretty good coverage considering Flowers, when he wasn't being covered by Taylor, was literally killing us. D-line, Jackson wasn't terrible. Shelton was okay. Quincy had a couple of plays, and then Gleason was the best out of the 4, which is definitely something I am happy to be able to say, because he was going against their best lineman as well. So, pretty impressed there. Let's take a look at any injuries from the Mounties. Could have looked at last week's injuries, just didn't expect any to be there. But it is, preseason, you can still get injured there. Kendall Fuller injured for 1 week with a dislocated hip. Not a major injury for them, but for us, it's big, so you don't have to play against him, obviously. But let's take a look at that team real quick before we get into the breakout D-line scenario, which, once again, we're hoping it is Gleason. Probably will be. And our training in general. Dak Prescott for the Mounties. The quarterback, 91 throw power, 95 short. 88 medium, 93 deep, 95 throw on the run, 94 throw under pressure, 94 break sack, 90 play action. Looking at the running backs, Jonathan Taylor, 96 speed, 95 excel, 87 agility. He's insane. He's got dual styles, a little bit more of a trucking back, which is a little surprising at this point, but very good elusiveness still. Fullbacks at tight end. Wide receiver 1, not the most athletic, but a good player at route running. Release a little iffy. Cooper Kupp, he has definitely fallen off quite a bit. His catching is really low, but can still definitely get open. And then Elijah Moore, the true slot for this team, even though I'd probably rather develop Tucker as he's a little bit faster and a little bit younger, I suppose. Looking at the tight end, Hawkinson, he's a problem. Left tackle's amazing. Gleason against Mailata. Skoronski's solid. Frodolt is decent. Elijah Vera Tucker's decent, or very good anyways. And then Wiley's pretty good. Might have to switch sides. Fowler, he's okay. Barnett, he's okay. DT, he's decent, but he's kind of more of a name than an actual talent at this rate. Jonathan Cooper, this is supposedly a 3-4. Middle linebacker 1's great. Jack Campbell's huge at number 2, so he's not bad either. And then Anzalone. Anzalone is not really the right out that they should be using. When Kendall Fuller is healthy, not a bad cornerback group, but as of right now, it's Jody Porter Jr. trying to hold down the fort. Free safety, not the best. Strong safety, not the best. And very slow for both of those safeties. Not really sure what I want to say for attacking or defending, I suppose. What do we want? So short would be Can we get, like, better pass rush? Is there a way to do, like, pass coverage, short coverage, deep coverage, contain? Bad pass rush with the contain. Double move routes. Defend short, you would think, would mean getting off the line quick, right? I don't know. But attacking them, they're apparently very good in the pass game. And I know they have Pierce, but they do have a pretty weak run defense. So we're going to go with the inside run. Also, if you guys want to see another episode, 200 likes. Once again, I'm recording these a little in advance because it's going to be kind of a crazy, like, Thursday and beyond. So I'm trying to get them out of the way now so I can prep some things. But I don't know if there's been a, like goal or anything like that. You know what? I don't know if there will be a like goal because it's Thursday. There'll be at least one more like goal. So if you want to see another episode tomorrow, we'll, 200 likes, we'll do it. But after that, I don't know if we're going to do a like goal because there's going to be a lot of rebuilds. I'll tell you that much. Get ready. And here it is, the breakout D-line. Is it Gleason? It's Gleason. I don't know if the food they're serving in the team cafeteria or what, but I've been on fire recently. Last week was the best game of the season for me. I want to be one of those guys who can do that every week. I'm ready to take the next step. I thought he said mom. I don't know why I read it as mom. Ready to take this next step, mom. Let's bring it to the Mounties next week, or this week. But allow less than 100 rushing yards. Doable, although last week would definitely not tell you that is. Or get him 1+ interception, force fumble, tackle for loss, or sack. I think we're going to be starting him off as a left end this week. I'm going to be honest. But before we do any of that, before we get into the game, we're going to do our one upgrade point. We have apparently Zach Kuntz. Is this going to be a new upgrade as well in an ability slot? Oh my God, there's so much. Although when you scan through it, a lot of it is kind of mid. New ability, who dis? Recuperation. So you have second wind and recuperation. Do they mind? I mean, I don't know what's fair for him. I don't want to, upgrade him on my own here with changing the ability, but he definitely deserves more than that, right? Short out elite, balance beam, bulldozer, reach for it. What's his trucking? 64 trucking, so bulldozer doesn't really make sense because no tight end has trucking in this game. Jukebox, what's his juke ability? 66, okay, so I mean, anything after the catch, he's just basically useless. I guess tank. We'll put on tank, I suppose, even though I don't think the AI ever hit sticks anyone. Actually, maybe sometimes. I think I see it sometimes. Either way, let's get into this game. Here it is, our rainy one. I don't know if that helps us or not, but it's another primetime game. Looking at last week's game, though, Cam Jones, 8 tackles and a sack. I mean, he was good, but he did also get burned a lot, especially in coverage against Mr. Rashad White. Going up against the Mounties this week, they have an even better running back in Jonathan Taylor. And of course, I don't know if this run game is good for us because that might mean more running. And if it means more running, better chance to get over 100 rushing yards. However, you do have a better chance of getting a tackle for a loss. Although as an edge rusher, not as easy as a defensive tackle or linebacker. But it should be a good one. Already a weather game this early on. I'm a little surprised. But got to play it how it rolls and how it lies. And in theory, since we're the Anchorage Bisons, it's a good chance we have even worse weather later on in the season. So this will just help us out getting prepared for the late part of the year. Just hoping we get this breakout, man. Getting to star dev for an edge rusher that isn't Jackson would be massive, as we have just struggled to fill that position for a while now. I mean, we've moved a lot of players around, and it just hasn't worked out. But with a sack and a half to start the season out, getting that breakout here has a chance to do even more. Kicking the ball off first, so we might even get it on the first drive. Who knows? Take a look at Dak Prescott last week's numbers. They were good enough to win the game, so you would assume that he had probably a decent part in doing so. And, yeah, I mean, it was accurate. Very accurate. 250 yards with a touchdown. You know, those numbers, if there was 3 touchdowns, it would look great. So, might have been a bunch of rushing touchdowns for all we know. Of course, we did move over Gleason like we talked about. We just need one. And he tries. He was in the spot. He didn't get a tackle for a loss anyways, but as he got a piece of that, technically. Jonathan Taylor last week, 52 yards on 11 carries, so they might be like, okay, we didn't win. I guess they did win, but, we could have done better if we ran more. I'm not really sure if that's true or not, but obviously Gleason here now on the other side. So we got them, kind of rotating a little bit. I don't hate that. I do not hate that. 3rd and 4 now from the 31, running the ball twice, so they're only 94 yards off of ruining our day if Gleason doesn't get the tackle for a loss, sack, interception, whatever you need him to. And we're not going to get there, and it's a good hit, but it's Hawkinson. He's not going to drop it very often, because then his name would be Dropkinson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that worked. But if he does start dropping the ball a lot, we will call him that. And we miss. What is that angle by Johnson? That's a touchdown. Gleason, you're going to have to get it on your own, buddy. Our safeties are dumb. Our safeties are dumb. And then Walt James dies at the end for nothing. Why is everyone running so well against us? Why? Anaconda on the return. Don't know how the hell 55 just, like, broke off that quick. Like, is Anaconda not 96 speed? I'm so confused. Like, he's literally 96 speed and nobody cares. Everyone's like, oh, cool, dude. No one cares. Similar yards to Dak. Not as similar accuracy or lack of picks. This week, though, going against a much more chill defensive line, obviously. So, hoping we have a little more success in the pass game, even with the rain. As Rodriguez gains about 2. Going to go back to the inside zone. I know I got a lot of players up here. What about the smoke screen? Or smoke RPO? And, I mean, we get about 3 yards to Dobbs. Looking at the rookie class, Graves obviously heads that class in pick 7 in the second round. Taylor, not a bad pick here at 12 either. Hamilton, probably a bust. Can't lie. I mean, I can't really see him turning it around since he's not even starting, but who knows? In some trouble. It's a tough throw. And Moran holds on. Wow, I don't know why that guy didn't step up. I was hesitant because I thought that guy was going to jump it earlier, and then I was like, okay, I've got nobody else to throw to. With nobody else to throw to, I was like, I'm just gonna force it in there. Whatever. Inside handoff, trying to cut it back, and Rodriguez gets dive tackled, but gains 3 anyways. Play action. And that's a tough throw, and it's going to be picked off. Boutte just never even looked for it. Why was I still running when I set my foot? Why? I set my feet and he just continues to roll out. Like why? Look. Just stop. Like, what are we doing? Genuinely, one of the things that just pisses me off so much is just like, imagine losing like prize money because of that. Like, thank God that's not something I do, but like, imagine losing prize money because of something like that. See your guy open, you stop, and then he just starts taking off again for no reason. Not sprinting. I don't know what we're doing. Try to swat, couldn't. Cam Jones gets there. Cup gains 7. Got the blitz coming. Just need 1 tackle for a loss. Cam Jones trying to get there. We left our guy because of it. I felt it was worthy. Guess not. 4 interceptions to start Graves' season out. And half of them aren't even really his fault. That on the move thing, that's, I mean, oh, Lord. Oh, wow, that's even worse. That is literally walk in the park touchdowns. Like, how are we genuinely so bad this season to start? Like, it's insane. And this DB's over there. We get blasted. Jordan Lewis is insane. He just jumps it. Maybe Fuller needs to go. Jordan Lewis is better anyways. Oh, that's bad for them. Screen pass. Good job, Rodriguez. And no! Wasn't Boutte's fault. I'm surprised they didn't call block on the back as is. Any crazier of a block, and they would have probably called a foul on him, but that would have been a touchdown, I think. And Graves needs all the gimmies he can have. Late throw. What is that throw, though? Under pressure? No, it's just a bad throw. Don't get me wrong, it's late. It's a late throw. But at the same time, like, just do it. And I don't want play action. Nobody believes our run game's good anyways. And sweet. Low throw? In what world did I throw low? What is happening? I get it's rainy. Man, talk about the unluckiest start to a career. Going against the Elks. I mean, he's not really open, but he does hit that. And tries to dive, somehow gets caught. Maybe I could have run, but I felt like it was just safer to dive. I really don't like this, but at least it gives me an option if things are covered up. And they're not. Don't know how we're bouncing all the way to the right there, but sure, we get the first down. That's all that matters, I guess. Shovel option. Last time we ran this, Graves was just wide open out there. And good job tucking the ball away. Nice. Can Graves genuinely do anything right, though? That's what I'm curious about, personally. Touch pass with a slow wide receiver. And it kind of works. Like I said, slow wide receiver. If we had someone faster, it would have been really nice. Maybe Wise does need to play that spot. I don't know. I didn't really think of much of Boutte before, so get some time to throw. And wow, what a play. I thought that was picked. Stepped up really hard. Maybe could have ran. It genuinely almost feels like we are seeing ghosts at this point, though. Like we just can't trust any of the reads. And is that Boutte? He's out. He's pulled. I genuinely don't know if I've seen a slower player out in the field. Like that was insane. Oh, there's nobody on him. Could have been a face mask. Nobody blocking him. Good job. There's no one on this front four that you need to double team. There's just not. There's just not anyone on that team you need to double team, and yet we're double teaming. Screen pass, savior. And nobody gets out there. They're so slow. We have the slowest team in the league, hands down. Like, why are these guys so slow? Probably going to just auto-hand this off. 4th and 2. Going for it. And Rodriguez tries. Somehow, some way, Pierce just stopped Rodriguez like that. I don't genuinely know how we don't get this. Schmitz got smoked. But at the same time, where is 68 going? Like, where is double team, seal the block, and we get the first down? I should have double teamed myself. I should have known that the game is too bad for him to, like, make the right call, but still, I thought it was pretty obvious. Read option Dak. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Nice hit, though. 13 yards for Dak on a read option where he runs back into danger. Maybe this ain't our season. Second quarter, down 14, nothing doing on offense. It was an okay drive last time. Don't know how we don't get the first down on that 4th and 2. They literally gave it to us, and they're like, oh, no, you don't realize Pierce is a superpower. Used his ultimate auto block shed. And Gleason just got cooked on what would have been the scenario. Dak for 32. Back-to-back weeks of conservative, apparently. We are the worst team in the league. Like, not at read options. I mean, like, we're literally the worst team in the league, like, just in general. Oh, that's a great play by us, and we don't finish it. That is a big 15-yarder. Never go with an A tackle. What do I always say? Well, James going against Hawk. He saw that route. It was a little late. Good hit. Knocked the ball out. Almost caught it anyways. Back to the 5 wide. We've been pretty bad at doing anything about it. And overthrown slightly. Gleason a little bit of an inside leverage. Couldn't get off the block, though. Third option could be his best chance to get this thing, though. Cam Jones on the inside. Dak running. Throws it away. Might have been able to run out for the first down scramble. But thankfully, it might have been Jackson got off of his block just enough to make him think he wasn't going to outrun him. Forbes on the block. He's been pretty good at him. Had 2 attempts last week. Got one of them. This week, not so far. All right. Anaconda try to get us back into this with a kick return touchdown, perhaps. To the 25. Realistically, the 26. I also think we need to be more patient. More patient with the run game and everything. And good block, or slip off of by Rodriguez. The block was terrible. Now we got the touch pass, but Wise is in, who's actually not the slowest player in the world. So let's see what happens with this. And Wise turns it into a big gainer. Technically worse blocks as well. Just set him up better because we had the speed to do it. Last time, Boutte just had to get out there as quick as he could because he's just not fast enough otherwise. So far, Wise already better. Try to break a tackle. Let's gain 6. It's all right. Like I said, more consistency and more patience with the run game. Instead of run it once every, 5 plays, run the hell out of this ball. I don't even care. Good block from Williams. Try to cut it back inside. I thought it was smart because Belzer could have gotten the block and we could have turned it back out. Still a nice gain no matter what. And I was going to run the ball to the right, but they actually look like they might be blitzing here. It's a late throw over to Rodriguez. Gets slammed for 1. Kind of hesitated because I forgot which one he was, and I also wanted to see the tight ends are out. 2nd and 9. Looks like a blitz, so I'm going to be bringing a little bit of a running back. Kuntz is open. Overthrows him. I mean, he's not open by a lot, but if the ball's on the target, he has a chance. But, unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of that around here. Tight end is open, but I'm just going to take off. I don't trust the throws. Try to slide. Doesn't get it. It's all right. First down. I don't trust the throws. Give me the first down. Just do not trust it. RPO Wise, unless they cover it, which they don't. Wise got speed. What a beat. Nice move. To the 12. I like the athleticism. We're going to run the inside zone. It was a, what is it called? An outside look, but not going to have that. Inside is way better. Gain 7. And then Beatty, who has like barely seen the field at all this season so far, going to get a handoff. And he's going to get a touchdown. That might have been his very first touch of the ball, and it's a touchdown. That is a drive we needed. Invisibility, I don't know what happened, but yeah, we needed to just be more patient, more consistent with the ground game, and it got us on the board. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Already in the zone is Dak Prescott. See if Ronnie wants to make a play. He does. Cam Jones falls asleep. Switching me the wrong guy after, and Taylor gains 12 on just the most undeserved play ever. Don't worry about trying to bait someone in behind. Just go to the very first guy you see open when you're next to both. And I don't know what the flag is, but Cooper Kupp's throwing everyone to the side. 12 yards gain. Do we hit him late? Holding. Was it the right tackle? Left guard. Okay. Good stuff, though. We will take this. 5 wide. I mean, it's going to be pretty open, pretty quick, I'd say, but we're going to try. Oh, he was so close. I don't know how the hell Walt James doesn't yoink the ball out of his hands there. Gleason was inches away from getting that. Because obviously, like we said, we're not going to get this with the run defense. Spin doesn't work. Nice swim. Oh, we couldn't get him. Turn around. And that's a touchdown. You've got to be kidding me. Do we have to replace a superstar safety as well? Or we just have the worst safeties in the league? I get it. The ball's underthrown, and that's like one of the worst plays in football. It seems like it always goes the offense's way when it's underthrown. It's either PI or... I can't believe we didn't get him with Gleason. Try to turn around as quick as he could, but he was so far up, it didn't happen. Going to go verticals because they look like they're leaving Wise. And the linebacker's there, but that's a really good throw. Wise, look at all the speed he has. He got to the 50 in like a matter of seconds. RPO over to Dobbs. Good blocking. Really good blocking. And Dobbs got speed. Does he have it? No. Down to the 1. Oh, what a play. They're pretty stacked here. We're going to be looking around. I'm going to be looking at Rodriguez. Quick over to Ballinger, and we'll see what happens. Rodriguez. I just want to get the touchdown, man. Really big fake out with Romeo Dobbs. And it works. Great juke move inside. Touchdown on the ground again, this time to Rodriguez. Beautiful drive. Actually starting to, pile up some success here on offense. Romeo Dobbs has been pretty good for us so far. Would have loved to see him actually get a first touchdown, but it is what it is. Gleason. That's not even Gleason anyways. Are you kidding me? How are we not finishing these plays? 2 yards away from 100 already. Unless you guys think we're going to be blitzing the hell out of them and stopping them backwards every play, I don't think we're getting it, Gleason, so you got to do it. It's all you. Gleason going up against freaking Mailata again. I mean, what is he going to do here? Oh, he's going to force him off his spot. He's going to still get the ball off to someone. Why do we got to play against apparently the greatest quarterbacks of all time? Dak is not going to make a mistake today, it seems. Quick throw underneath. Good tackle. I don't know how he holds on, but it's 3rd and 2. About a minute left before half. I really want to bring the blitz. Is everyone even covered? Nobody is on the tight end, but he is blocking. And he doesn't get the pick. Hicks, you've got to be kidding me. Pick 6, gone. Continue drive, they're going to score. How we don't finish there, I'll never know. That is pain. Taylor's also in the zone now because of it. And we could have maybe had the pick. I thought the ball was going to get there a lot sooner than it did. Somebody please get to the quarterback. And there is nobody over the middle. And Hawkinson's just going to run everyone over like the horse he is. Literally looks like a horse. The hair is just an actual pony. Somebody step up. Easy as they come to the 4. There's nobody on him. There's just nobody on him. This defense, man. If Gleason at least gets his thing, I don't care. As long as he gets it. That could be picked. And it is the 6'3 Johnson. Big Johnson. That is a big, long Johnson getting up there and getting that ball. He probably didn't think he had the reach for it. Antonio Johnson. Not really sure why he's throwing a jump ball to a slot wide receiver anyways, but maybe panic because the blitz got there. And we'll take that every day of the week. And we're not really in a position where we have to force it. But if I see something, why not? And what do? I force it. I'm the worst. Good old anal zone. Oh my, the running back's wide open, and then he just, out of nowhere, jumps it like a madman. Why am I? Well, that's it. Why am I? Why do I am? The quick outs are literally like our kryptonite. Literally the worst in the world at him. If Gleason at least can get a scenario here, it'll make me feel like that pick, the pick we threw. Gleason! You've got to be kidding me. I'm done. I'm done. He stiff arms him. Okay, sure. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Stiff. Dak Prescott stiff armed him. He's 6'5", 265. Stiff armed him. Yeah, why not? He's a quarterback. Oh my God! Block it for a touchdown. I don't even know, dude. That is just the way we are. That's just Bison's football, baby. Then we hit stick him. No fumble, unfortunately. That would have been enough as well. And it's like a yard over the line it needs to be. Look at Anaconda. I mean, we pretty much told him, hey, just do whatever you can. Just don't fumble. But get crazy. You lose all the yards in the world. As long as it's not a safety or fumble, it doesn't matter. And we're down 13, which is not the worst score we've ever been down by. And, you know, we're kind of doing it to ourselves more than anyone. But some missed opportunities across the board just really hurting our team. Whereas this time, even though it's a late game, it's not like the last game of the week. And we'll actually see some nothing, apparently. Okay. That's just the United States, everyone, if you wanted to see it. The Desperados versus the Monarchs. Very close game. The Monarchs win by 3. Both quarterbacks playing really well, in fairness. McCaffrey a little bit better, though, than Chubb. And then we look at the Lumberjacks versus the Armadillos. I would not bet on the Armadillo in this case. And, yeah, in game either. Lumberjacks, 42-10. Don't know how Baker Mayfield throws 3 picks but puts up 42 points as a team. It worked, though. They won the game. And then looking at the games around the league, there's only 1 game remaining. The Thunderbirds versus the Black Knights. Very good matchup there. 2 really good teams, obviously. And, yeah, I don't know if we're going to come back into this game. It's a tough one. 13-point deficit, but more importantly, the rain is playing a little bit of a factor with some of the throws going far. And more importantly, we're just making bad decisions. And also, those lanes, they are terrible. They are terrible on defense. We are just so bad at stopping the run. It's insane. Of course, here's a really bad decision by our guy Gleason, chasing him down. And I don't know how Wilson doesn't get up there for that. It just, I mean, don't know what he's doing. But we get the ball at half like usual. So a touchdown would put us within 6. See if we don't miss the extra point. And Anaconda not really getting the blocks to the 21. I'm going to go with middle slant. Wise might be my guy. It's actually going to be Kuntz who drops it. Ridiculous coverage, in fairness, but a great throw. Might have had someone, I think it was Y, in behind. But I didn't really like where he was, so I was like, eh. Kuntz again. Nope, this time the pressure gets to us. And we all ask ourselves, why doesn't he run the ball when it's done all right? And then we realize we don't know. Okay, it's a rush. Never mind. Anzalone, the player of the week, already to the 48-yard line. Anyone wants to complain about the sliders being too easy can go somewhere else. And is Gleason over there? He is. We're on that finally, but he still gains 4, breaking every tackle in the world. Nice shot by Johnson. Drops some yards short. Hard hit by Johnson. Hard Johnson. Gleason. Got a blitz help from Forbes here. Curl route. There is no one on the left side of the field within a 15-yard radius of him. All right, Gleason. You're my guy here. And we hit him. I mean, we got a little bit of pressure. I think that caused the issue. All right, let's see it. Oh, he got burned. Come on, Jones. You're usually great. And he got burned for 7 against a 87-speed wide receiver who has literally no release. I mean, it's blitz time. I mean, it's blitz, press blitz, and Johnson's just nowhere near the tight end. 1-on-1. Walt James does stop him. It's 4th and 1, though, so they have the decision, but he does stop him 1-on-1, which has not been something that we've seen consistently. Forbes from the other side. We've been blocking him from the other, but not this game, so let's try it. Not going to get it. No late hit. That's fine. It's kind of a stop. Let's see that return. Try to set it up a little bit. Got to around the 30. Not a bad little return. And even though they got all these players up, usually you can get the blocks on mid. And we do. Stiff arm gains 11. Not bad. Got the read option. And, of course, the DT, Pierce, who is really mid, beats us again. He's like 80 block shed, and he's like the GOAT. If they don't get him this time. There we go. Rodriguez, plenty of room. Gains about 13 on the play. 1st and 10. I don't know if I trust Wise, but at the same time, if I streak him, Wise's route is like dead. Running back's open. And he drops it. Ugh, should have went with the possession. I just thought he was out enough to where he could run through that and not get caught. I felt like the best chance for him to drop the ball would be to be contacted. And the throw was good enough to where, you know, like I said, I thought he could catch it and not get touched. Oh, that's a dot. Oh, what a catch. What a catch by Morant. Great throw as well. Get that a little high just to make sure that they're not going to be able to get a hand on it. In between again, Morant. That's a pretty good throw. Morant showing off speed. Morant down to the 3. Hurrying up to the line. We'll throw it. Wise. Touchdown, Wise. There we go. There we go. Nice drive. Clean. There wasn't really a whole lot of risk on that one. And we, of course, finish it with a touchdown, which is the biggest, point of them all. Going to go with the wide receiver run. Touch pass. And we're going to get that easily. Wise. Looking pretty good. I like it. Down 8. Gleason going against Mailata. If he gets this scenario by beating Mailata, he deserves it. And he gets past him. Oh! If he didn't see him. If he didn't see him, he was about to take off. And that sound I made, it sounded like that the pufferfish meme. Oh my God. Gleason just died. It sucks because Gleason, obviously pushing the guy inside is, probably the best way to win as a defensive or an offensive lineman. But, Gleason's beating his guy one-on-one, and then he's just getting locked into the guard. And we're torched on that. Double move inside. If we can hold him to a field goal, though, we'd be catching up. Run on the blitz. Maybe try to speed rush off the edge instead. That's pretty good coverage. Oh, at least he got a piece of him. That sucks. That one, you had to go for the pick. Wilson, he sold. That one, you have to go for the pick, and it's just unfortunate it didn't work out. There's really not much more to it. There wasn't like a blatant mistake. Oh, no. The one time we can't get off the block. I know, we're really fixated on this scenario, but we should be. Because Gleason is having a start to this season. Good try on the tackle help. If he would have just kept it anyways, I probably would have choked. If we have a one-on-one shot against Dak, after the fact that he stiff-armed him, there's going to be a very good chance I go for a hit stick, and there's a very damn good chance I missed that said hit stick. So I'm a little worried, but at the same time, I will take that opportunity any day of the week. Can't get off the line. Oh, Ronnie. Forcing the field goal. Beautiful. Try to actually go with the Gleason play. I wonder if that counts as anything, like forced fumble, maybe? Yeah, we should see if, what's his name, has a forced fumble from last week. I can't really remember if Forbes got a regular forced fumble, but probably not. All right, and speaking of forced fumbles, Anaconda on the kick return fumbles the ball, and that puts us in a bad spot. Hit stick, I would imagine, by Jack Campbell, because they're just showing him. Oh, no way. Well, I guess it's safe to say that Kuntz having tank might actually be useful at some point. Can't get off the block. That could be picked anyways. The fact that they're, jump balling these ass throws and it's becoming a positive for the touchdowns is insane to me. How is I don't know how they're getting away with this. What is this play, actually? Oh, my. The reason why I stepped up is because I threw it to him immediately and it just didn't give it to me. And I had to wait again before I could try. There was, a delay. I don't know what's going on, but, the ball is just not going to the players sometimes. That's a great throw. Great throw, great timing. Romeo Dobbs is a little more aware of the situation. Maybe we're all the way down the sideline for a touchdown. I don't know. But one thing is for sure, speed kills. It's the only thing that matters. Wise is miles better than Boutte. Or Boutte, if you want to call it that. And yeah, the memes. Oh, it's because he is Butte. Oh, got him, dude. Screen pass on first down. Somehow that's the one they see. Half the things he just recommended me after the bad screen pass is a screen pass. I don't know what they're doing. Couldn't really cut it right, so cut it left into danger. Going for the drag route. Okay, I'm kind of glad he missed the throw because I don't know where Kuntz went. He did not run that shallow enough. Oh, he did because it was the right... Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. He was right. What can I say? There's no way they cover Romeo, right? Easy. Good blocking as well. Romeo showing off speed. Tries to juke back. Gets to the 26. Obviously, you cannot have a turnover at all. Any turnover of any sort is an automatic loss. Us just continuing to play is an automatic loss because of that fumble, but we got to obviously try until the game is literally zeros. Rodriguez finds about 10, actually. A little surprised that he got that much on it, but it's a beautiful play. Slant play. Streak from Kuntz. On the run, perfect throw. A little actually not perfect because somehow that ball took miles to get to him. He's literally right in front of him, and it takes him 4.5 hours for the ball to travel. And they're on the RPO this time. Rodriguez trying to create something out of nothing, gets a yard. Field goal does technically do something for us, so if it comes down to it, we will go for that field goal, but man, would it feel like an astronomical failure if that is something we have to do. Slant wise, got Behringer in the corner. I'm going to take the Morantster, and he just doesn't go for it. Well, either way, we're going for the field goal to at least give ourselves a chance as we're down 18 points. There's a really good chance, and then all of a sudden, Anaconda is like, hey, you know, I'm no longer a good special teamer. Here's the ball. Just gives it away. Really unfortunate stuff, because this was like shaping up to be like a down the line, down the wire, to the wire, whatever. And instead, you know, depending on how they play this, they're in a really good position to just win the game. But hopefully Gleason has a little bit of time left to try and make this play. Deep in. I mean, how long does it take to get there? I mean, that's just... You can't win games if that's how long it takes to get to the quarterback. You just simply can't. That was so long. I ran all the way up the sideline. It came back to the deep in, and the ball still wasn't thrown. Because you didn't need to. Somebody come up. And Hawkinson gains about 8. Big fat Hawkinson. Like, can we just make a play on defense? 40 points. And Gleason's right there. He just runs around him, and that's just... It's got to be insane. Like, you just got to be kidding me. Almost set up the block in the back there. We're also actively selling by even playing offense. We should just be punting the ball and hoping Gleason gets his scenario still. Wise. He drops that. I went possession, and the guy levitated him using the force. He's like, up. Like, what do you mean? And then Morant drops. I'm done. I don't know what the F is going on. Is it like a scenario thing? Bog players, they run slower than normal. So Butte got, like, benched because the rain, I guess. Possession, because I don't trust this. I don't trust a single player on this team to catch the ball. A singular one. Go routes because they pressed. We need quick touchdowns. Did Wise really option inside when he had the streak won? They might as well just change the name of that play to not. They might as well just call it post. Because they don't ever make the smart call. And that's overthrown. Good try, but that's just a terrible throw. Nothing has been Graves' fault until there. Like, as far as this, like, last 2 drives go. But Wise, why? Your name's not Wise. Your name is Dumb. Yeah, I got him. I said what I said. Damn it. Screen pass. I mean, still trying to make something happen while also giving Gleason a chance. Good move inside. I don't know if we were getting out of bounds, so I was like, I mean, I don't even think it matters to get out of bounds because it's not even the 5-minute mark, so it really wouldn't have mattered regardless. Oh, I set my feet again, and they never let it happen. Like, they genuinely want you to stop running and then do nothing for 4.5 hours. Like, you have that kind of time. I don't know if he hits that throw anyways. Speaking of hitting that throw, I'm just waiting for a deeper play with Kuntz, and it's just never coming. We're just going to go verticals. Romeo Dobbs might be able to create like 10 yards here for us if we're lucky. Wise. And playing DB there, basically. Didn't really like the look inside, so I just took the chance deep. 4 verts. Shorter's in. He's got jump ball ability, I suppose. And he just doesn't go for it either. Wow, I did not think the Mounties were going to be the team to put up 47-25 on us. I did not think they were even going to come close to that. But maybe Gleason can get his scenario. Can't get off the line, never mind. Run the blitz, and it's still like, you know, business as usual. They don't really care. 0-2 start. We always start. Maybe that's a good thing, though. We always start the season off so poorly. And Gleason's just getting locked up now. Read option. Maybe they'll keep it. And we're just... I mean, we can't get off the blocks, bro. Greatest offensive line of all time. Literally, I just can't get off the block. I just... No matter what I do. We only have 1 bar, to be fair, but... And we get a crazy push. Good D. So 1 bar resistance. So should I not even, like, go after them with this? Like, should I just run and then, like, save it for the next play? Like, I'm not going to do one there, so then hopefully next one he'll have 2. And Wiley got injured in the process. Best chance all game to do it right now. All bars are back. Press just to give ourselves a little bit more time, hopefully. Come on, Gleason. Nope. Instantly broke off the line. Can't get a stop to save our lives, man. But maybe that's good. They would have kicked the field goal or punted it. Now we're back out on the field with a chance still. Run one to us. Now we're getting double team. And now they're still getting 12 yards of carry. This line should not be doing this. I'm going to be real. Now they're going to run it to the right when Gleason has his lowest points. On our back again because we're just constantly double teamed. I'm going to call a timeout, try to get our Stams back on that edge, hopefully. Don't know if it did actually work, but we're here. Can't get off the block, and he's just going to walk into the end zone again. Oh, my God. Like, who is the right tackle that's blocking there? Because, like, we can't even get past him. 65 overall. What's his finesse blocking? Tell me it's good. 60 run block finesse. Sweet. Got, like, a fake swing pass or something going on here. And that, I mean, that's just nowhere near. That's just nowhere near. Oh, we're actually going to let up the touchdown. Graves with the hit stick, saving his mistake. That ball is terrible. Wise is running away from where he's supposed to be. I don't know what's going on. Can't get off the block. And he's going to score again. Okay, maybe the sliders need to change. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we're getting killed on the D-line. The mid-O-line is cooking us. They got a really good left tackle, but I'm pretty sure that's it, right? Can't even get them to block. Not really that open, but it is a dot. And Wise, with all that speed, gets down the field in a hurry. If Kuntz doesn't score a touchdown here, I'm benching whoever's fault it is. All right, Graves, enjoy. Jadarius Lewis now in the game. Not even doing better. If game 3 is not a crazy D-line game, a crazy rain game, and we're still this bad, we have cause for concern. That's all I can really say. And we don't have the time to throw anywhere else. That ball is terribly thrown as well. Jadarius Lewis, not much better apparently. Wide open Kuntz, that is a touchdown. Dot in fairness. Perfect throw. Unfortunately, Gleason did not even come close to his scenario. Although, hold on. No, move him over. I can't move. Can I put him at DT? Rush DT? We're cheesing this thing. Actually, everyone get out of my way. No, they're not going to let me touch him. That's disgusting. Well, either way, that will be, unfortunately, the game. we get smoked 61-32. Damn near double our score. And, yeah, an unfortunate loss. Game 1 wasn't great. Game 2, for a while we were close, but you could just tell the way they were playing that we were never going to win. Our run defense is ass. It is so ass. It is unbelievable. Back-to-back games for Graves with 3 picks, but once again, the first one, so much pressure, no one open. Second one, a lot of rain. We seen that, Jadarius missed an even worse throw in that game. The worst throw of the game was his first throw of the game. And then we look at the running game. That's hilarious. Rodriguez wasn't bad. Wise was amazing. So at least we got our new 3, our number 3 wide receivers set now. Dobbs, 72 yards, should have had a touchdown, didn't get it. And that's basically it. Any tackles for a loss? Did it count? I don't see Gleason. Yay! Wasted opportunities. But what could I do? I did literally I even probably fixated too much on trying to get this scenario. Let him work on his own sometimes. That didn't really do anything. Usered him. We got a close call a couple of times. Ironically enough, there he is. Just maybe a little too early for his scenario because he's not that good yet. But maybe a +2 finesse here would be great. 1 to finesse puts him at 76. I mean, it was a lot to ask for. Great game 1, but at the same time, a lot to ask for. Breakout obviously didn't get it, but maybe there was some rating in there that I forgot to check, so that's why I put him on there. Maybe I should have put him in coverage a couple times. Maybe could have caught him off guard. Either way, that's going to be it for week 2 and the season 3 team. It's unfortunate to see, but week 3 is against the Orbits, who have been up and down. They've kind of given us some trouble, so hopefully that's not the case here today. Well, not today, but next episode. Yes, it was 61-32, but it was not a blowout from the get-go. It was a very entertaining game until literally a Anaconda fumbled late third. It was like the last minute of the third, so that doesn't really count as a game that it's so bad of a game it needs another episode, another game in the episode. But either way, a loss is a loss, 34-21 or 61-32. Either way, we lost both games and in pretty disgusting fashion. If you still enjoyed the game because it was fun to see a frustration fest, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do appreciate getting support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PKR Plays for non-Madden content. Like I said, 200 likes, I think, would be another episode tomorrow, but then after that, it's gonna be the old drafties, so might be a little bit in between episodes. Probably still have one on Saturday, but if not on Thursday, then it would be from Wednesday to Saturday. But either way, regardless, hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,